In this review we look at another Mammoet heavy haulage vehicle by IMC models. Strangely, the outer shipping carton is marked Tonkin replicas, but presumably it was leftover packaging. Inside there's a very smart Mammoet branded box, and then we can see that the model is a Mercedes-Benz Arocs 8x4, and it's paired up with a Notabome MCO-PX 6-axle trailer with a 2-axle multi-dolly. Out of the box comes the main model parts. There's also a booklet for the trailer and a collector card, and there are plenty of bags containing parts which have to be fitted. Here is the little booklet that's included, and it's all about the trailer, and it starts with information and nice photos about the real trailer. The booklet also includes information about the model trailer, and it's printed upside down, just to make sure you're paying attention. The Arocs is a techno truck and there are aerials and mirrors to add, but as so often they are a loose fit and you might need something sticky to keep them in place. At the back you can insert a pin and funnel into the towing hitch, but you need to take them out if you want to fit the trailer because they clash with it. A nice touch is a different fifth wheel in case you want to fit a different trailer. The landing legs get installed and you secure them with a small pin. And after that we can join up the tractor and trailer, and as usual, clunk click does the trick. To complete the detail there are Mammoet branded sideboards to fit on the gooseneck. A couple of spare tyres on holders get pressed in, and we can add a power pack for the trailer. The detailing of the chassis is really good, and that includes all of the various components for suspension and transmission, and there are different tyres front and rear. On top of the cab there are beacon lights, aerials and a light bar, and there are also very tiny graphics on the windscreen. Moving on down, the Arocs grille is convincing, and the realism continues with a realistic number plate. There's also a towing hitch and nice chevron graphics. The Mammoet graphics on the side of the cab are very sharp and they include a fleet number. The wheels look great, and so does the equipment tower mounted behind the cab. There are many parts including a nice textured surface, and as you would expect there's a set of coiled lines. On the other side there's a nice radiator grille and very thin steps. The textured walking surfaces and grille look great, as does the rest of the rear end, and that includes nice lights at the back. The detail on the trailer is excellent, and that starts with the turntable at the fifth wheel, and there are also many fin hoses. The pedal axles are very nicely modelled, and other details include small tanks and hoses. The detailing on the gooseneck is excellent. It includes a Mammoet fleet number, and the detailing of the console is of a very high standard. The spare wheels and plastic power pack also add to the realism. Moving on down the trailer edge there's more high quality graphics and also a yellow stripe, and the standard of the finish on the trailer deck is also excellent. There are highlighted bolt heads and replica timber inserts, and the tie-down points are also separately highlighted. The high quality details continue at the back. We start with the Arocs, and the link steering on the front two axles has a decent range of movement. Here it is out on the Cranes etc. test track, and it rolls fairly well, although on the review model axle 2 was a bit reluctant. And if we set the steering we do get a curve, but again axle 2 doesn't want to turn. Maybe we should just check that there is an engine, and the cab tilts well and stays tilted to allow us to see it. Moving to the trailer, and the dolly is a fixed configuration on this model, and it does have very nice parallel steering and excellent suspension. Moving on to the 6-axle trailer, and the suspension is also excellent, and the complicated link steering works, but it's a bit stiff. Another nice feature is that the gooseneck hydraulics work, and as you can see there's a big range of movement. For maximum flexibility the trailer is extendable, so we can use it to carry some different loads, and here is a large precast concrete beam. But one of the main features of a model like this is to be able to use it to carry parts of a large mobile crane. This is a highly detailed rendition of a heavy haulage vehicle by IMC models. It is a flexible model and the trailer is very well engineered. It is a great companion alongside a heavy crane model, and overall this very nice Mammoet model is excellent.